You know, for NIP, getting back into this one's going to be tough. They've got 15 seconds, but they are pushing towards the right side. It's only David P in the back that they've got to worry about. He's tucked away, waiting for an opportunity, but now he's been spotted to swing out. He spotted a player up above. Good kill, but that spike land is going to come through, and already, I guess that's the success in the 2v4 that NIP could have hoped for. It's overall not the worst round in the world for G2, though, realistically. Very strong statement to start this one out.
Against other teams. For me, here and now, I want to see Lucka deliver to a whole other level than what we've ever seen here before.
Yeah, 100%. Looker has always struggled when it comes up against this G2 lineup. And as we said, that consistent aggression that they deploy, but intelligently, is what will often catch the likes of Looker off guard. If you're not hitting that first shot and not ready to be pushed at any possible moment, you're in trouble. But talking about being pushed, G2 are. They've already lost the opening duel. The classics coming through for NIP and landing the opening. That is huge. A great start for them in a round where G2 don't have the best of weapons. Remember, a lot of the time you'll take the weaker weapons, the Ghosts and the SMGs, to try and pull into the next one with a really strong buy, but at the moment they're being punished now down to a 4v3.
And remember, David P has already been tagged up quite a bit. Artist is going to have to come up with something huge here. He might be able to find it. Tapping away. Oh, he whiffed so many shots. That's less than ideal. This is giving them such a great chance here for NIP. You were talking about it, Mitch, right? You don't see all the time the huge upgrades coming in. We see a few players left on go. Pip looking to do some serious damage. Headshots delivered, but he's only going to get 2. Hip still pistol whipping his way through this. 2 versus 1 now. Now, David P has been able to heal himself back up. He doesn't have the armor to play with, but Hip looking to use the turret to get him that extra information. With a Vandal in hand, though, David P looking to try and secure this and make sure the unthinkable doesn't happen. You wouldn't have expected it going through this. And he's being smart. He hears the drone. He's not going to be spotted out, but he doesn't want to give away his position. The question is, both players in the same spot. David P might actually be given a chance with it. Doesn't need to tap onto the bomb yet. Looking to check the location. Finds the first. Looking for the second as well. He's getting it done. David P, he's getting it all the way. Gets the defuse in. It's going to be very close. And he should just be able to have it either way. It's going to be a 2-0 for G2.
Great utilization of the smokes by NIP to get themselves into a position where those range duels weren't really applicable. And then obviously when Artis went out to try and trade out on middle, he had a little bit of a whiff, and that in short almost cost them the round.
Now NIP with weapons in their hands, though. What success can they find early on? Got to be careful of that turret. Just making sure the boombot's not going to be able to get any further forward and do some extra damage. It's a good defense already stacked up here for G2. But with so much time on the round, NIP aren't fully showing their hand just yet. Fear off on that Odin. Mitch, how many times do we see the mad Odin plays come out from this man?
This is something that actually surprised me, though. Attacking side Odin, and you saw him early on go towards B main. He threw a recon over to try and spot the player at close wall and hopefully swing through with a nice opening wall bang. It's a risky play, not one that paid off for him in this instance, but there's still plenty more potential. The thing is, he shouldn't really be the one swinging on an angle and looking for the opening duel. Oh, he won't find... Oh, Patatex missed the shot. Okay, there's a lifeline for NIP because they should be down a player.
Yeah, that should have been a nice headshot, but Fearoff just out of the way in time. Luck already had a shock dart go out towards him, means he's taken some additional damage. And with no Sage in play, there's no chance of a heal-up coming in for any of the NIP players, so they need to get the job done as early as possible. They need to find these early pickoffs. They've been given a lot of room to walk around here at mid. And already, the Killjoy being used. They're exchanging kills for now, with the door already being put down. Lucka is a slightly bit trapped here, but it's Arnis. He's just spraying them down. He's ripping them apart. He's not allowing them a chance to get into the site. And Lucka will surely just back away, hold on to that operator, and try and live to fight another day.
That is, by the looks of things, what's going to push them over the edge to take a full buy. Of course, Looker can drop over a rifle, but no, actually, they've sold the weapons. They're going to instead just come in with pistols.
I respect it, right? You want to try and make it work as much as possible. You don't want to allow G2 to get too far ahead on it. So you're playing for the big guns. You're playing for how you know you might be able to challenge them further. But they also need to be cautious of what happens with G2 when they start to feel so comfortable and confident that they can get over aggressive, right? Try and take advantage of that like you had on the second round.
Yep, but of course the weaponry disadvantage that was... Oh, that's an interesting teleport by 3. right up top. Usually you'd have a smoke in play to do that. Obviously just wanted to open up some more angles because they had the pistols in play. That drone from Artis hasn't spotted the player up close, but they should know about that position due to the spams that were coming through a second ago on the Sheriff. Now, Underwood is compromised. They know that. They should be aware. Look, if they don't check it, they're in trouble. And you can see straight away the Odin is swinging, but Rhyme is the one that's actually catching the kill. Just causing a distraction as the rotate to B is underway. But now David P's cleaned him up. And they realize, well, he was Underwood and no one else has come out. Something's going on here. And you can see NIP are going to run into the B site with 2 players waiting for them.
Luck is so low as well, though. This is a problem. Both players have been tagged up quite heavily. Pyjamas in a great position to do some damage. Easy first kill found. The revive's going to come into Mixwell as well. And despite the Sage being nerfed, right, that revive is such a key factor. You get a player that can frag up in it.
Oh, it absolutely is. We talk a lot about giving confidence to G2. Now, it's hard because it's not so much about giving confidence, it's about them taking it. And they take it in droves. I mean, right now, David P's already got 7 kills and 2 deaths. This is a man that's coming in on an agent that has just been so heavily nerfed that most teams aren't even going to pick the Sage coming into this tournament. That swing, that's very dangerous. With the smoke that was down, though, the paranoia didn't matter a whole lot. Pip is able to just back off. And for G2, 5-0 is a hell of a scoreline. It's a great start for them considering how shaky round 2 was. But it's not time to let off the gas pedal just yet. NIP can get right back into this game. They can find themselves in a good state. We've seen the attacking side go pretty much in favor. Sorry, we've seen Ascent go in favor of the attacking side a number of times. And so you need to make sure that you just consistently shut them down. And that's a good way to continue it by taking down Looker in mid.
And Looker was already so low from that early engagement towards A as well. Spam came through from Piff. David P and Artis continuing to push forward. Relentless aggression once again from G2. They do it so well. It's completely timed together. It's a team push coming out, and now we're in a 4v2. Rhyme's looking to try and poke into A, but he has to be able to deliver this kill right on the side. Piff is there, ready to spray him down. It's no problem at all. And Hip, well, he may have found himself towards the back lines here, but can he get any sneak attacks on go? Doesn't spot any players out, but didn't push far enough forward to see anyone just yet. Oh, it's going to come down to this timing. It could be horrible timing as well. Red G2 hoodie as well, of all things, right? You know, just anything to rep a bit of the Scouse pride in there. Why not?
Yeah, well, absolutely. You got to... Look, Artis is the kind of player that comes through with pride. What is this? What in the world? They only have pistols, in fairness. So the strat there is to go fast towards B. The problem is you do... Ooh, that's a nice little ult by Ryan. Yeah, that's all he gets, unfortunately. He's only removed an Odin from play, so it's not
coming to play. This is more like it. We've been wanting to see this. The coaches have been wanting it as well for a long time. A lot of teams don't actually have coaches, but a few of them that do can massively benefit from this.
Yes, absolutely. Even without coaches, just the ability to sit back and take a breather, I think that's what NIP will probably need more than anything. Because at the moment, I think their strat book will still have some pages left unturned. But it's all about mentality, and that's not helping. Their brains are being spilled. Pyjamas still going as well. He's looking for more victims. Looker's being spotted. Pyjamas could be on for the ace, but that pretty much drives home the point. They are not happy. And you think about where they were at, right? You had the pause come through. They're psyching themselves up. Okay, we'll get mid control. We'll push Looker straight through to top mid or bottom mid. We'll start to get that aggression in. Oh, we've been 4-man sprayed down. Okay, cool.
Oh! How'd he get away with that, though? David P, nicely done. Artis looking to try his ult as well, but Fearoff pops his just before. He's going to walk away with the kill, and this is the best chance that NIP have had in a long time here. Coming back to that second round when they were trying to do the pistol whip him. Hip looking to make sure he can hold on to this any way he can. G2 getting ready for the push on forward. It's all going to come down to the timing. The ult spin pops. Mixwell believes he can get it done. He's coming out with the knives. He starts off strong. He's on the hunt for more. Oh, no! Oh, no! He misses it, but he still delivers the headshot. Fearoff gets pistol whipped after that. Now it's a 2v2. No way. This should have been NIP's round. They still now need to hold on to it, but how are they going to play it from here? Piff right on the edge, looking to make it work. Nicely done. Oh, my God, Piff! He was ready for it. He was waiting for it. The diffuser's coming to come in. There's plenty of time still, and that's going to be a 9th round for G2 and another chance. It was so close. You've got to remember, this was the map pick of NIP. Remember, we know how good G2 are on all maps. They were the kings of Ascent forever and ever and ever. They loved it when teams didn't even want to play it. But right now, right here, what we're seeing is a NIP that thought they could challenge them. And well, Lucker for now, he will challenge Pyjamas at least. He's got that first pick. But Mixwell, he's right on the edge. He's looking for more, but this is great from Nip. This is their chance once again. They've got the 2 openers, but how much more can they get done? They've still got plenty of G2 players to deal with, and to be fair, G2 don't care if the numbers are stacked against them.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've seen it in just the previous round. There's the David P's opening kill. He ducks away and even gets the wall bang. What is going on? NIP are asking that question right now. The wall up, and Fearoth is trapped underneath.
Oh, no.
He's going to be spotted. He has to tuck away in the corner, but that puts him behind the smoke. They're ready to deal with him now after the res onto Pith, and he's in a 2v3. Fearoth going to give his position away. The shot by Looker eliminates Pith, though. Gives them a chance. Looker has to break this wall, though, before his teammate goes down.
Many times here.
Okay, Hip has gone straight away, throwing in his utility towards Market. Then he manages to take down David P. Excuse me, on the boost up above the wall. That's a really valuable opening, a really good start for NIP. They needed this opening duel.
And this is where Mixwell, right? We said he's not so good on the defensive side with the operator in hand. It's more on the attacking side. We see a lot more from him. Piff missing the key shot there, but he's going to have the information now. Needs to try and defend this site. Starts off strong with 1. Oh, this is going to be perfect as well. Good underhand throw, going to try and make it work. Is it going to go deep enough, though? It's not going to stop Fear off for now. It's all a bit on the waiting game.
So, really intelligent use there early. They're going to try to clear out that corner as they push forward, limit the angles that they have to deal with on the retake, sort of accepting the fact that there was no way they could stop this, but the same utility is now being thrown through by Hit. So he's got that on lockdown. It limits the time that they've got to play with so much more. They need to find kills quickly, and I think already NIP have done enough. What is happening? 3 kills in an instant. You blink and you miss it. I know it's all down to Killjoy to try and win this round. The Nanoswarm, it doesn't look like it's deep enough. I think he's still defusing that.
He's on it. He can stay.
Player out of the back corner as well. That setup early on gave them the utility to really push those advantages. That should have given them 1 kill, but I agree completely. Looker pushing through the smoke, the player Underwood as well. That was reckless, and they've just thrown away what was looking to be like a guaranteed round at that point. They didn't see Pith sneak into this corner either. The drone goes through, and that's a free kill. We didn't get the second. Pith's being robbed in that instance, but Mixwell luckily returns another.
Enough damage done, though. Mixwell's going to get spammed up after that. Fear off. That's the way you want to see it go down. This is much better from Nip, but it's a little bit too late. Hip just dances his way into David P's hands. And David P doesn't actually have to push on this. He's now got the spike as well. This is beautiful for him, but it is still a 2 versus 2. And there's 2 ults up for the NIP players who are remaining. Ooh. Yeah, Artist not checking his corner. Easy one for Rhyme to find. David P in clutch mode once again. Oh, that's not fun. David P didn't expect that. He's trying to go around the side. Now they're able to grab it. They're able to run all the way around. But will they expect David P's new position?
There's my problem with the turret. You know, it's an always active cam.
Yeah.
Killjoy is dead, and they've still got the info on where that player is in the 1v2. That shouldn't be a thing, to be honest, but we'll see if that gets removed. Yeah, look, 10-2. It's one hell of a scoreline for G2. It's about the best that a defending side can get. And when I look down towards G2 and the position they're in, I don't see them losing this map. They have a 90% win rate on this map versus the best teams. And NIP, they've not come in looking fresh and new, not to the extent we needed to see from them. Fearoth has just swung into 3, giving back the man advantage for a second, but G2 still behind by 1. It's a 3 versus 4 as they push on into this B site, and they're overwhelmed up close by him, who's able to get a nice little double. Oh, he's finished it.
Mixwell's like, yeah, okay, that's allowed to happen, literally.
But yeah, that was pretty nice. Little 3K, get the turret to assist you in the end. Obviously, you know, you don't really get kills with turrets. You have to do a lot of damage to those players beforehand, and when they don't have arm, I guess it's a little bit easier. Straight away. But look who's managed to sneak in. You would think Pyjamas, though, cut off by Hip, and with this, Baron's already gone pretty much.
Tapping away, not much luck in it at all. Only 1 player left to find this Artist, and he wants someone to push him as he's got the shorty in his hands. He's just looking for a kill at an ult point at best. But realistically, taking on all these players. It takes some incredible skills
so
to
far
come out.
behind. This has to be a convincing start for them.
Yeah.
And we see G2 obviously taking the very weak bye because they know, unlike NIP at the start of the game, they don't need to force up. They don't need to play aggressive. Look at the rounds they've got. Hey, we'll take it. One thing I'm loving to see as well, the Vandals back in play, Banks, because last time we were commentating over in the Level Ignition event, we saw teams obviously preferencing the Phantom quite a bit, and we've seen that for a while now. But with the recent changes, they're loving this Vandal.
Oh yeah, Vandal back in play. Is it going to be enough for G2? It starts off exactly as they want it to. They've got the site under control, more headshots being delivered as well. Hip's just going to have to fall back and wait for his teammates to come into play as G2's dominant push onto the B site has forced them all away. Lucka trying to tap them up, but it's not an operator. It's not a one-shot, one-kill. It's not going to work with the Marshal in the same way. And he certainly needs someone there to be backing him up with a rifle. But look at G2 already, looking to get aggressive and take any of these weapons away. They don't even want to allow Nip to have an opportunity to save David P in such a huge position. This could be a swift 2 kills, and that's exactly what it is. Headshots delivered, domination as well. But Rhyme, ooh, with the Spectre, looking to do some serious damage. Throwing out all his utility with it as well. The nades are coming out. He's been tagged down, but he's just fragging up. Are they going to continue to give him bodies?
There we go. It's going to be a fast swing. Is there's a lot of pressure on their backs because at 11-4, if they lose this bye, the game's over.
And that's the problem. That's what it could be doing. But Lucka has other ideas. Fear of looking to do the spam. He heard the ult being picked up, and Lucka just turned around the corner to get an easy first kill. But just because you get that easy first kill doesn't mean much against the likes of G2. They've already gained themselves some control here at mid, and they're looking to continue to push up on it. Lucka smartly getting that door placed down. Doesn't want to get sideswiped at all. And for Nip, it's all about how you hold on to the advantage. Do you try and stick up with a buddy system? As Padatek, he tried to play it sneaky, but Rhyme ready and waiting. No real problem at all for him. As G2 look to get onto the A site. They don't have the numbers in this at all now. He tries to fake it out with the spike plant. Nicely done by Ardis, and Piff comes in with 2 headshots, turning it around once again. And that's exactly what G2 needed. He's playing off the great angle there on the entrance to A. And he's ready and waiting for it to come through. Able to defend his teammates. And that Killjoy ult going up. How long is going to be able to defend him for? No one's ready to push on it just yet.
Oh, he has to take the fight.
Oh,
he's going to be detained. It's too late.
No.
He had to make that play because he was going to be detained. Now they're just able to go down and take him out with a flank by David P. That opens up the opportunities. Pitt keeps on delivering, goes through for his own ult, but the stick by Looker, he gets the round under his belt. A brave.
But either way, I got to just bide my time, and that's exactly what he was able to do. I don't think they expected it at all.
I got to mention it at this point, Banks. I hate to be that guy, but a player that we look at over on the NIP roster, in fact, myself and Tom were even discussing it, and I'm not throwing Tom under the bus. I agree with him here. Kree is probably the most consistent player for this roster. Certainly in recent times with Hip trying to find his identity in the game, it has been Kree that we've looked to. He's got 1 kill right now. This has not been a good game, not a good opening map, and that is very scary.
Oh, it really is, right? Oh no, Padatek tries to hold on. Oh, Ardis running out of bullets, still somehow stays alive. He's looking to do as much damage as possible with the shorty. Nipper all over the place right now. They've got to be very careful here. Mixwell's popped the ult as well. They're dancing around each other. He misses the right click. Hit was there ready and waiting. That's all he needed to hear. The miss goes through. Nice tap away there. Piff's been putting in work with this Vandal.
He is loving the update. In comes Kree, though, and he's good to find it. Shutting down Pith and really making this retake a lot more... David? All right, he takes his rifle out just in time to catch one, but it was the low HP player that went in first, meaning the spray transfer wasn't exactly easy to get onto Fearoth. I think that's something that's more important in this game, Banks, than what we're used to in Counter-Strike. Having the low HP guy go in first is actually huge because these weapons are very difficult to control the spray off once you go past like the 6th.
Dropping as many bodies as possible before they get near the site. Nip certainly believe it. They know they've got the reason to pick a scent here. Now they're looking to show us why.
And Kree's doing a little bit better in that previous round as well. He found 2 kills. He's looking like he's a little bit more comfortable after that. Well, let's see if it can continue as the push comes in towards the B site. The ult teleport to the back of the site, and they have no idea. Hip's just been shut down, and that's a free spike plant.
Beautiful Omen ult there. They did not expect it. The timing came out perfectly. He's even getting the spike down. He's avoiding Fearof's ult as well. The Hunter's Fury's not going to be able to connect. They're dodging it nicely, and now Artist is like, okay, I'll have a go myself then. Try and dodge this, guys, and ooh, he hits it as well. Some nice damage done, and Panatek's going to continue to spray on through. Kree, you said he started to look better. That's certainly come into play, but is it even going to be enough here? Because G2 even dropping the revive, they've got 5 alive, and there's only one more player to find. It's Lucker on 5 health, and he is going to get his skates on and get the hell out of here. Throws down the smoke, wants to ensure he's got the cover, but the shots are coming through. Ooh, it's close. He's slowly backing away. He doesn't want to make noise now. He should be able to hold on to it. It's all going to come.
Up behind comes the Omen, tippity-tapping, taking the kill, and that's fantastic stuff. I mean, realistically for G2, those are the kind of rounds where we love seeing their gameplay. They apply pressure to you. They don't give you the room to really think about what's happening. I could almost guarantee they didn't even notice that ult came through because they were so distracted by everything else that was happening.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? There's so much going on, so many abilities going forward. You can often get lost in the madness. G2, again, so much control here in mid. But they're not going to overcommit to it just yet. They're not going to fall into the trap that Nip have set for them, especially with 3 players towards B for the moment. Artist still being very cautious, droding himself out here, looking around, trying to gather any information he can. But he can see that actually there's a big opening right now if G2 want to hit it.
You want to make a
Exactly
move?
what they are going to try to do.
Yep, right in they go. It's completely open for the taking. And now Spidey senses start to tingle, right? You know those players coming behind could be in play. And they're swinging on through right into some waiting opponents. Oh my, David P. That was damn close.
He's lucky to get away with a kill just there. The ult's come up from Lucker. He's going to try an updraft, I believe, and see what information he might be able to see. But Artist is putting in work either way. Fearof looking to get the extra information in as well. He's got his Odin in hand, but it's not going to be enough. It's a 1v3. And this will be an easy round for G2 to pick up. Fearof, he's hoping someone's going to poke out to him, but those mistakes are not going to be made. Panatek, easy final kill for him.